The hospitality sector says the 7-day isolation period for household COVID contacts is outdated and unnecessary as we learn to live with the virus.
Many other countries have now thrown that restriction out, and people Newshub has spoken to are starting to ignore the rules. Juliet Speedy reports.
Tens of thousands of healthy Kiwis without COVID are currently at home isolating.
We really need to relook at this self-isolation, and we need to look at it really quickly because we are in critical need of staff.
Businesses around the country have been forced to close their doors due only to a lack of staff available.
It is so bad for some operators. They actually have to close their businesses, not for just one day, but I've heard they've actually closed for 5 days.
The hospitality sector is one of many hit hard by the rules.
We have announced an earlier border opening. Maybe it's time to recalibrate and have a look at our health settings. I think we've got enough rat tests in the country now that we could operate safely by having our workforce actually test before they come to work.
Just like essential workers are able to do now. People Newshub spoke to not only think household contacts shouldn't isolate.
No, I don't think so.
This is just crazy. It just goes on and on. I'm just over it.
It just seems like it's everywhere.
They also know of people who are now ignoring the rules.
Yes, I do. I do. Quite a few, actually.
Yes.
We spoke with the owner of one building firm snowed under with work who, despite his young son having COVID, still went into work every morning after doing a negative rat test himself. He also lets his staff come in when they're household contacts because he says they're keen to. They're healthy and they can effectively isolate on a building site. Many countries, including the UK, Australia and Canada, have now ditched the household contact isolation rules, only requiring active cases to isolate.
Those other countries who have scrapped it have often seen a significant increase in case numbers as they've changed up their home isolation requirements.
But that's not entirely correct. The UK has shown no evidence of a spike, and recent adopters New South Wales have also avoided a surge in cases.
We should stand it down like the rest of the world.
Changes the Prime Minister could ponder as she sits at home as a household contact herself. Juliet Speedy, Newshub.